Welcome back to The Wandering Screen. I'm Matt Koss, and today I'll be taking a look at A Quiet Place Day 1 and how I'm kind of over prequels. Firstly, I want to start by saying I'm an AMC Stubs member. They didn't pay me to say that, but I mention it because I specifically go to AMC because of the value of the membership. It's fantastic. 3 movies a week, no fees when paying online. It's great. But the length of the pre-show at an AMC is becoming out of control. We're talking 30 extra minutes added to the runtime of a film, not only for a dizzying number of trailers, but several ads promoting AMC. Now they can get rid of the Nicole Kidman introduction after they chopped it into pieces and now screen different versions in every session. No longer can we rise and recite the cinematic anthem. They ruined a good thing. And then, finally, there's also a presentation of one of the actors from the film you're about to see telling us to shut up and eat popcorn. Look, AMC, if you're already got us in the seat, just play the movie. You might even be able to squeeze in more sessions and sell more candy. I have a strong bladder, but now I'm having to think strategically about how I consume liquids in the day before seeing a film, so I don't have to run out to the restrooms after the opening credits have stopped. Anyway, I saw a prequel. It comes both before the first film and the sequel to the first film, and by the title you would think it's about day 1, but the film covers 2 days. Sorry, I'm still upset about the Nicole Kidman introduction, which I loved when it was in its original form. A Quiet Place Day 1 is based on a story by Michael Sarnoski, conceived with John Krasinski, who wrote, co-starred, and directed the first film of the franchise. In Day 1, Lupita Nyong'o plays a terminally ill woman searching for a slice of pizza. Well, that, and it's about the early stages of the alien invasion by the blind creatures with aggressively sensitive hearing. Lupita plays Sam, who lives in hospice and joins a group from the care facility going to New York City to see a marionette show. Her cat Frodo joins the ride, and not long into the show, the sky is filled with objects crashing into the earth and chaos erupts. Surviving close call after close call with creatures swarming skyscrapers and flipping taxis, Sam meets Eric, Joseph Quinn, an English law student eager to stay together, and they must survive long enough to reach the evacuation point on the waterfront to escape the creatures who, it turns out, can't swim. It feels similar to M. Night Shyamalan's Signs, where the aliens were allergic to water, so take note if an invasion does happen. Water is life and death to some. Michael Sarnoski directed the film, and if you haven't seen his beautiful, delicate previous project Pig, starring Nicolas Cage, go find it. It's truly gorgeous. He certainly keeps things grounded and has stunning angles that place you into the mayhem as crowds stampede through the city streets and creatures fall several floors through glass ceilings in every direction. Cinematographer Pat Scola films with you in the action, and Sarnoski has a great sense of how to keep audience disoriented with the characters. Lupita is really wonderful in this role, but I was surprised how drawn I was to Joseph Quinn's performance. He has such sympathetic eyes and expresses such sincere emotions. I'm definitely a fan now. The screenplay itself still feels derivative of the previous films. The jump scares with the monsters are familiar, the strained silence before a loud thump or crash in the sound design jumps you into a scare. There's also not really a sense of attachment to this place in the world. The emotion of the story of Sam's journey through her final days in the Earth being invaded ran thin by trying to conjure moments of humanity through dialogue. Let's remember, this is called A Quiet Place, not a quiet Starbucks where everyone is working on their laptops. Whispering is not allowed in this world. At one point, Eric and Sam are whispering to each other in a church full of survivors about parts of their lives while everyone is silent. Silence is the greatest defense. I would be pissed off if 2 strangers were quietly bonding with each other when the slightest sound would attract the creatures. But all the same, I'm having trouble connecting with prequels, and how I feel about Day 1 is also how I felt about Furiosa. It's complicated because the filmmaking is extraordinary, but the storytelling doesn't yield much connection when You're going backwards to moments before we've already built attachments with characters and time and place. By going backwards into a prequel, I'm learning new information, but I'm not with the characters I've had time with. So it's building blocks again, and it feels familiar and not quite the same. Like, I really miss Charlize Theron in Furiosa. I wanted to see where Emily Blunt was on day one. I'm not sure how making a prequel to A Quiet Place elevates the franchise and refreshes its potential. Move forward. Don't pull us backwards. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest reviews, and let me know what you thought of the film in the comments section below. Are you enjoying this summer full of prequels? See you later.